Hello students, I'm Nupur and from Prekas Academy. So today we are going to continue with the maths, yes, and I know I'm back with a lot of time. I'm sorry for that. I was actually into some work, so that is why. Let's begin. Alright, we were doing lines and angles, okay? And now today, we were doing triangles, we were doing triangles, alright? And today, we are going to do a new topic of triangles, that is congruence of triangles, alright? Now, this is again an important topic, alright? So, let's just begin with this topic. And let me just change the color so that the clarity is better, right? First of all, we have to we have two topics in this triangles chapter, alright, which are very important. The first one is congruence and the second one is similarity, alright. So we have to do both of them. First, we'll start with the congruence of triangles. So basically, there are 4 rules of congruence of triangles, alright, and we'll be doing all of them with proofs, because these proofs are very, very important for your exams. So that is why we'll be doing proofs today. Alright, also I'll show you how the proofs are to be done. These are very simple, okay? बहुत simple होते हैं, but in the questions how to apply them, that's the tricky part. So we'll do certain questions today also, and I'll be covering the rest of the questions tomorrow, okay? So let's start with the first rule of congruence of triangles. Congruence basically होता क्या है? Is basically you have got 2 triangles and you have to show in however way are they same, similar, kind of, okay? How are they actually similar? कैसे वो similar हैं, कैसे वो congruent हैं? You have to show that, alright? So, first we'll start with the first rule, that is SSS rule, okay? First, the side rule, alright? What does this rule say? Just look at the 2 diagrams, 2 triangles. First of all, whenever we have to show congruence of triangles, that is always between 2 triangles, alright? They cannot be more than 2 triangles, they cannot be less than 2 triangles. So, we always have to show congruence property for 2 triangles, alright? So, we have one triangle. In all the rules, I have taken ABC as one triangle and DEF as another triangle, alright? So that some चीजें similar रहे and we get fitted in very easily, ठीक है? The first triangle is the ABC triangle and the second one is the DEF triangle. I hope the diagrams are very clear to you, alright? Now, what does SSS rule say? SSS rule पहले होता क्या है? That's side. What does that mean is basically DEF and ABC, they have a side equal property. What does that mean? It means कि मेरा AB side is equal to DE side, my DC side is equal to EF side and AC side is equal to EF side. I hope the things are clear. What did I say? All the sides are equal correspondingly. मतलब AB of ABC triangle is equal to DE of DEF triangle and similarly other sides. I hope the concept is clear. This is side. Side मतलब the sides are equal. The sides are equal of both the triangles correspondingly. I hope this is clear to everybody. Okay? So this is the first rule. And because of this side rule, we tell कि triangle ABC is congruent to DEF. This is the sign for congruent. Equal to के ऊपर we just make a wave kind of a thing. So this is a symbol for congruency. This shows that the triangles are congruent. Alright? So this is congruent. This is the shape. This is the symbol you might say for congruent. Okay? So let's just go further. So this means that both the triangles are congruent. So this is the first rule to show congruence. Okay? Let's go further. So we have next one is SAS. SAS. What does this mean? This means side, angle, side. We have side, angle, side. This is a congruence rule again. Now, again look at the diagram. Okay, we have ABC, we have DEF. What does SAS mean? SAS मतलब साइड, उनके बीच में एक एंगल इक्वल होना चाहिए एंड देन अगेन साइड इक्वल होना चाहिए. ठीक है, क्या मतलब हुआ? S का मतलब दो ट्राइंगल्स के बीच में, दो ट्राइंगल्स में एक साइड इक्वल होनी चाहिए, दो साइड के बीच में एक एंगल इक्वल होना चाहिए एंड देन एक साइड इक्वल होना चाहिए. आई होप द कॉन्सेप्ट इज क्लियर. सो साइड मतलब आई टोल्ड AB इज इक्वल टू DE. ठीक है, then I have an angle, that is angle B is equal to angle E, and then BC is equal to EF. So side, this is a side, this is an angle, this is a side. So SAS. I hope the concept is clear. तो इससे मैंने क्या प्रूव करा? that ABC triangle is congruent to DEF. This is another rule to prove कि भैया दोनों congruent है. ठीक है, I hope the concept is clear. क्या बोला मैंने? SAS means a side is equal, then an angle is equal and then a side is equal. So this should be actually consecutive. क्या मतलब हुआ इसका? Side, then immediate angle should be equal and then immediate side should be equal. मेरे words पे ध्यान देना because this is very important. ठीक है, so this has to be remembered. All right, let's go to the third property. ठीक है, so third property is ASA. ठीक है, ASA is angle, side, angle. मतलब क्या हुआ? Angle of one triangle is equal to angle of another triangle and then side is equal and then angle is equal, and this should be consecutive. I hope मेरा word समझ में आ रहा है. consecutive मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि I take for example, now let me first explain you and फिर मैं बताती हूँ what is the गलती that we do. ठीक है, so we have, I have told angle B is equal to angle E, then a side is equal, that is BC is equal to EF, and then an angle is equal, that is C is equal to F. ठीक है, तो क्या हुआ? all three things are consecutive. We have angle, we have side, we have an angle. ठीक है, so ASA. I hope the concept is clear. अच्छा, इसमें गलती क्या होती है? ठीक है, गलती ये होती है, जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल वी हैव बीन गिवन इन दिस डायग्राम ओनली, आई विल जस्ट एक्सप्लेन कि क्या गलती हो सकती है. ठीक है, what we can say is, or let me just draw it once more so that मैं आपको एक क्लैरिटी दे सकूं कि इसमें गलती क्या हो सकती है. ठीक है, जो हमें नहीं करनी है. ठीक है, let me just draw once. बिकॉज ये गलती ना एक्चुअली इस स्टेज पे बहुत ज्यादा फ्रीक्वेंट होती है, बहुत ज्यादा कॉमन होती है, क्योंकि वी आर जस्ट एट अ लर्निंग स्टेज, सो दैट इज वाई ये गलती हो सकती है. ऑलराइट, ABC, I have a triangle and I have a triangle DE. ठीक है, now look here. गलती क्या होती है? We say for example this angle is equal. ठीक है, these two angles are equal. Then we say this side is equal and then we say कि this angle is equal. ये गलती होती है. What is the mistake? Mistake क्या है? Mistake ये है, you have taken an angle. ठीक है, that is correct. But side तुमने you have actually skipped one side, that is AB. AB side skip करके you have actually gone to the second side which is not connected to the angle. ठीक है, that should be connected to the angle which is equal. यहाँ पे this angle is equal, what is the side connected to this angle? This side is connected. So this has to be equal. If this is equal, then only this angle, this rule can be applied. All right? ऐसा नहीं है कि skipping this side you can take another side. All right? So the side that is connected to the angle which is equal has to be taken. All right? ये गलती होती है, which is a very very minor mistake, but this actually gives a lot of lose of marks. All right? So let's just see. Now there are main 4 rules. ठीक है, एक 5th rule भी है, which is a bonus rule. ठीक है, which is a very different rule from all these rules, but that's very very easy rule. ठीक है, and that's a very very kind of a useful rule also. बहुत use होता है. Okay, let's just go. So 4th rule is AAS rule. ठीक है, AAS is what? Angle, angle, side. ठीक, angle, angle, side. अब आप मुझे बताओ what does this mean? This means कि मेरा angle, then immediate angle, next angle should be equal and then immediate side should be equal. What does that mean? I have ABC, I have DEF. What does that mean? ये देखिए, my angle A is equal to angle D. Then again an angle should be equal. So angle C is equal to angle F. The immediate next angle of what was equal before. मतलब angle A और angle D equal था. What is the next angle after A? That is C. C C and F have to be equal, alright? And then the immediate side which is actually connected to that angle needs to be equal. What is that? BC. So BC is equal to A. I hope the concept is clear, ठीक है? So this is AAS. अब इसमें in all rules में, first of all, in these 4 rules, you have nothing to learn. कुछ भी याद करने वाली चीज नहीं. It's just नाम से ही पता चल रहा है. What is AAS? Just the full form पता होना चाहिए. Angle, angle, side. And one thing that is name पता होना चाहिए. Second thing is all the things have to be conjugated. मतलब एक अगर angle equal है, then immediate next angle have to be equal. ठीक है? This has to be remembered कि immediate हमें देखना है. ऐसा नहीं है कि we have to leave one angle and then उसके अगला angle is equal. No. Alright? So I hope this concept is very, very clear and this has to be remembered. ठीक है? So there is nothing to learn in this. ठीक है? So I hope कि आपको trick समझ में आ गई है how to actually learn this. There is no trick, but yeah, for the learner stage, this is a trick. Alright? Now, the last rule, which is a bonus rule. ठीक है? And this rule is a very, very different rule from all the rules we have learned till now. ठीक है? हम लोगों ने जो भी सारे rules थे, they were all angle, side, all those rules. Yes? Which actually included all the angles and all the sides. Yes? Now, this is a rule related to a right angle. I hope right angle sabhi ko pata hai, that is a 90 degree. Yes? So, we have a rule called as RHS rule. And this is such an important rule and such an famous rule, which is actually used till rest of your life. Pura rest of your life. These rest of the rules, the 4 rules, they are only used for 9th class. But ये वाला rule is such a rule which is used beyond also. मतलब अगर आप pursue करते हो maths for further also, this rule is to be used. Alright? So this is such a famous rule. Okay? And but such an important and such an easy rule also. But this has to be remembered well. Okay? So RHS rule क्या होता है? RHS is right angle, hypotenuse and side. I hope all these words are clear. Right angle is angle. Hypotenuse is again a side and then a side. I'll tell you what is this rule. Alright. We have again 2 triangles. Yes. And these 2 are right angle triangles. I hope. So RHS rule. First of all, the first rule for this RHS rule is that there should be right angle triangles. Okay. सारे triangles should be right angle. सारे right angle triangles होने चाहिए. If any property has to be applied for RHS, has to be for a right angle triangle. ठीक है? हमेशा this is the first rule, first and the foremost rule. Because ये rule ना बहुत use आता है and click करता है एकदम से question देखते हुए and we actually fall in that trap. कि अरे RHS rule रख रहा है, but ऐसा होता नहीं है. This is only for right angle triangle. Alright? Okay. Then now I'll go into the depth of it. ठीक है? So I have 2 triangles. Again my same triangles ABC and DEF. What is the rule? Is a right angle. So my angle B and angle E are equal. See? Now, then is the hypotenuse. I hope you know AC is the hypotenuse and DF is the hypotenuse of corresponding triangles. So, AC is equal to DF. See? Now, there is a side. Which side is equal? That is important. Okay? So, side is a perpendicular. Okay? मतलब ऐसा side which is connected to my hypotenuse also and my angle also. Okay? So, I have taken AB and BE. Okay? ऐसे ही it could also be, if you have a doubt, it could also be BC equal to EF. That is also correct. क्यों? What does rule say? This side, ये side का मतलब just ये है, a side which is connected to the 90 degree, मतलब ऐसा side जो इस 90 degree से भी connected हो और hypotenuse से भी connected हो. If we see BC side is also connected to both of them and AB side is also connected to both of them. Any side can be equal for both the triangles. So I can also say AB is equal to DE. I can also say BC is equal to EF. I hope the concept is clear. ठीक है? So there should not be any confusion कि कौन सा side, कौन सा angle, क्या and all that. I hope the concept is clear कि hypotenuse and right angle से connected कोई भी side is equal. So obviously that can be either the perpendicular side. This is the perpendicular side. I hope this is known and this is the base side. So base या perpendicular में से कोई भी equal हो सकता है. Alright? Let's go further. So these are the 5 rules for congruence. इनके अलावा कोई rule नहीं होता है and these rules are to be applied to solve or to prove कि दो triangles are congruent. ठीक है? Now we will do 2 questions for today, and these 2 are very simple questions yet tricky questions. ठीक? So let's just go further. Alright? So we have the first question. ठीक है? First read the question very carefully. Let me just zoom it for you all. Okay. Now just look at the question. What does question say? Question says, I have triangles ABC and I have triangles DE. So I have 2 triangles. Yes. I have been given certain sides. So AB is equal to DF, which is equal to 5 centimeter. BC is equal to EF is equal to 7 centimeter. AC, DF are equal and they're equal to 6 centimeter. I hope the pattern is clear. Now what does the question say? Question says, are the triangles congruent? If yes, state the criteria. What does this mean? सबसे पहले तो हमें congruence prove करना है, and then we have to tell them कि किस rule से congruent. Okay, we have learned 5 rules. So 5 rules में से कोई एक rule will be used. Okay, let's just see. So सबसे पहले my AB is equal to DE. Alright, one side is equal. Let's just write एक side equal हो गई है. Okay, then the immediate side, next side is also equal. BC is equal to EF. Okay, again a side. Okay, then immediate next side is also equal, that is AC equal to DF. Yes, again a side. So, किस rule से this actually got congruent? Is this congruent? Please reply. Yes, this is congruent. ठीक है? And by which rule is this congruent? This is by SSS rule. We have done nothing. हमने क्या करा? We just looked at the which side, which angle, which thing is equal, and उससे we just applied a congruent rule. And we proved it that they are congruent. We also proved it they are congruent. We also proved it by which criterion are they congruent. ठीक है? So this is just a solution. ठीक है? If you want a PDF, please comment. I'll give you the PDF also of this full doc I have made. ठीक है? Now the next question. ठीक? This is the second question and this is the last question for today's video. ठीक है? Let's just go. So we have a right angle triangle. ठीक है? First of all, right angled. This is a very important word. तो इससे हमें क्या पता चलता है? That there is a chance of RHS. Sure नहीं है, but there is a chance. ठीक? अच्छा, I'll also tell you one thing. ठीक है? I'll tell you one thing. Okay, कभी-कभी क्या होता है? We get confused with कि right angle triangle में क्या सिर्फ RHS rule follow होता है? Okay? There is a confusion कि हमेशा क्या right angle triangle में हमेशा RHS rule follow होता है? नहीं. अगर राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल है, ठीक है, तो हमें सारे रूल्स के बारे में सोचना पड़ता है. वी हैव टू थिंक ऑफ एवरी रूल. ठीक है? अगर नॉर्मल ट्राइंगल है तो हमें सिर्फ फर्स्ट के 4 रूल सोचने होते हैं, नॉट द आरएचएस रूल. बट फॉर अ राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल वी हैव टू थिंक फॉर 5 रूल्स. सो प्लीज राइट इट डाउन इफ यू वांट मी. फॉर अ राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल, ठीक है, दिस इज अ राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल, राइट? This is just a right angle triangle. Let me write it more clearly for you. So for a right angle triangle, I hope this is a right angle triangle. मैं लिख देती हूँ right angle triangle है ये. ठीक है? This is a right angle triangle because this is a very important confusion that people have. So इसीलिए मैं बता रही हूँ. For a right angle triangle, what is important is आपको you have to actually try for all the 5 rules. ठीक है? जो भी हमने 5 रूल्स पढ़े हैं, यू हैव टू अप्लाई ऑल ऑफ देम. ठीक है? फॉर राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल. पर इफ यू हैव अ नॉर्मल ट्राइंगल, फॉर अ नॉर्मल ट्राइंगल, दैट इज अ नॉर्मल ट्राइंगल, अगर उन्होंने आपको एक नॉर्मल ट्राइंगल दिया है, ठीक है, नॉर्मल ट्राइंगल, तो उसके लिए आपको ओनली 4 रूल्स अप्लाई करना है, द फर्स्ट 4 रूल्स. ठीक है? क्योंकि उसमें आरएचएस आपका अप्लाई हो ही नहीं सकता है. ठीक है? बिकॉज आरएचएस का एक स्पेशल केस है दैट इट इज ओनली फॉर राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल. आई होप दिस इज क्लियर. ठीक है? ये मैंने इसलिए लिखा है बिकॉज आई गिव यू मोर क्वेश्चंस इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर एंड उसमें देखना यू विल एक्चुअली गेट ट्रिक्ड आउट. ठीक है? ओके, तो ये चीज प्लीज याद रखना. दीज आर द 2 वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स. ठीक है? So please just remember this. This is all out of experience. ठीक है? ये it is not written anywhere in the book. It is just out of experience. So for triangle ABC and DEF, we are given an angle that is B and E are equal. Okay. Whenever you are given certain question, ना सबसे पहले diagram बनाना चाहिए. All right. So this diagram was actually not given in the question. I have drawn this diagram. So you have to draw diagram. हमेशा जब भी वो क्वेश्चन देंगे दे विल नेवर गिव यू अ डायग्राम, ठीक है, बिकॉज डायग्राम दे देंगे देन इट विल बी वेरी वेरी इजी सॉर्ट ऑफ अ प्रॉब्लम फॉर यू. तो क्या होता है, यू हैव टू ऑलवेज वॉट एवर दे से यू हैव टू एक्चुअली ड्रॉ इट side by side. All right, so you have angle B and angle E equal and it is given to be 90. ठीक, then AC and DF are equal and they are equal to 13 degree and they have given it as hypotenuse. ठीक है, then we have AB and DE and that is given to be 5 centimeters. So I have drawn both of the diagram for ABC and for DEF. Now the question is a bit different. ठीक है, हमें क्या करना है, हमें BC और EF निकालना है. ठीक है, and we have to also prove the congruence. कि क्या ये कॉन्ग्रुएंस प्रूव कर पा रहा है कि नहीं. ओके, लेट्स जस्ट सी द फर्स्ट डायग्राम. ठीक है, ये वाला डायग्राम एंड द ये वाला डायग्राम. नाउ प्लीज बी केयरफुल विद व्हाट आई हैव सेड. ठीक है, ये चीज का ना प्लीज बी केयरफुल क्योंकि इसमें कंफ्यूजन होती है. विल डू सर्टेन क्वेश्चंस, यहाँ पे मैं आपको बताऊंगी. एक्चुअली कंफ्यूजन इस क्वेश्चन में भी हो सकती है बट आई विल नॉट मेक अ कंफ्यूजन टू यू नाउ. धीरे धीरे करके व्हेन यू विल एक्चुअली प्रैक्टिस विद मी यू विल एक्चुअली स्टार्ट नोइंग कि मैंने आपको ये दो रूल्स क्यों बताए थे. ऑलराइट, so let's just see first diagram. इसमें क्या हुआ है, इसमें we have a right angle. ठीक है, दोनों में right angle है. okay, then we have an hypotenuse, so hypotenuse is also equal and we have a side which is connected to hypotenuse and 90 degree as also equal. yes, हमें DE और AB भी equal भी. so what does that mean, that ये congruent हो गए हैं and they are congruent by RHS. ठीक है, ये तो चीज I hope this is clear हो गई. now we have to find BC and EF. So how do we find that? बहुत सिंपल है. If you know Pythagoras theorem, yes, you know Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem only I have proved this. क्या करा है मैंने? I've done nothing. अगर मेरे को ट्राइंगल ABC के लिए लेना है, what can I do? I can write 13 का स्क्वायर is equal to 5 का स्क्वायर प्लस दिस साइड का स्क्वायर which is unknown अभी. ठीक है, तो BC का स्क्वायर. ठीक है, so what I have written, just look here. Just written AC का स्क्वायर that is 13 का स्क्वायर is equal to 5 का स्क्वायर प्लस द अननोन साइड का स्क्वायर. I've just solved it. I've got 12 centimeters. ठीक है, ये पाइथागोरियन ट्रिपलेट है. दिस इज पाइथागोरियन ट्रिपलेट. पाइथागोरियन ट्रिपलेट क्या होता है, दिस इज बेसिकली 5, 12, 13. सो दिस इज अ पाइथागोरियन ट्रिपलेट. ये भी आपको वैसे याद होना चाहिए बट फॉर नाउ इट इज ओके. ठीक है, दिस इज कॉल्ड अ पाइथागोरियन ट्रिपलेट. देयर आर मेनी पाइथागोरियन ट्रिपलेट्स. इफ यू वांट आई कैन आल्सो टेल यू दैट आल्सो. ठीक है, बट दिस इज अ पाइथागोरियन ट्रिपलेट बट फॉर नाउ जस्ट लीव इट. सो BC is basically 12 centimeters. All right. Then for the next one, for DEF, again I have applied Pythagorean triplet and I have got 12 centimeters. All right, and that is RHS rules that are used. All right. So I hope this question is clear to everybody. ठीक है, ये question clear था and I hope all the two questions that I have done are clear and the rules are also clear. Please revise the rules. ठीक है, सारे रूल्स रिवाइज करना. सारे मेरे तरीके जो मैंने बताए हैं प्लीज अप्लाई इट बाय दैट एंड ट्राई इट. ठीक है, एंड आई विल सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. टुडे आई विल टेक अ लीव. थैंक यू. एंड इफ यू हैव लाइक द लेक्चर प्लीज लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब टू आवर चैनल. ठीक है, एंड इफ यू नीड अ PDF फॉर दिस प्लीज कमेंट डाउन. आई विल शेयर द PDF एज वेल. ठीक है, you can also DM us on our Instagram handle, that is Prekas Academy itself. I'll send you the PDF there also if you want. Okay, so thank you and have a good day.